up, everybody? This is Trent from Southeast Pit Report. We're hanging out here with the ladies in Conquer Divide. Introduce yourselves and what y'all do in the band real quick.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I play guitar and I write a lot of the music.
I'm Janelle and I scream.
I'm Kia and I sing.
Drummer. I'm Tamara.
All right, awesome. So, you guys have an interesting story. Y'all didn't form like most bands did, where you grew up as childhood friends. Y'all actually from different parts of the country, correct? So, how did that all come together? Was it kind of somebody wanted to do a all-female band, and so they just had auditions and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of had the idea to put together an all-girl band a couple of years ago, but it was really hard finding girls just in my local area, so I started searching all over the country, basically, and eventually extended the search overseas because we couldn't even find another guitar player in the States that was interested in, I don't know. So we got Izzy from the UK, and we even auditioned vocalists from the Netherlands at one point. So, we were like, screw it, let's just look everywhere, because, I don't know, but it was worth it. It paid off. It took 2 or 3 years, but...
So, you girls are assigned to Artery, correct? Okay, just want to make sure that's correct. Artery. So, was that kind of like an instant kind of thing? They were kind of like, oh, these are all these girls and they play metal, we should sign them, or how'd that come about?
They...
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They heard about us through our producer. He sent over a demo, and they were interested right away, definitely. First, we reached out to them. Well, he reached out to them for us for management. So we were managed by them for a good while before they eventually offered us a contract.
So was it kind of intimidating working with Joey Sturgis? He with all these, this whole resume of awesome bands like Devil Wears Prada and.
Auditioning with him was really intimidating. But after, thanks. But then after, but then after you get used to working with him, it's not so much intimidating as much as it is motivating, I guess.
Yeah.
He's he really pushes us to do good. He's not scared to be Kia, that sounded like shit. What was that? Yeah. Awesome. He'll when I mess up in the studio, he'll loop my voice crack and just play it over and over and over until you're just okay, I'll never do that again, ever.
His voice crack somebody released as B-sides or something?
We were thinking about that, actually.
We could just rap over them. Remix them.
I know that I like that he's a perfectionist when it comes to tracking vocals, and when I track my own vocals, I know I sounded like shit, and we both would be oh my god, what was that? I'm I'm sorry, it will never happen again. Let's just do it. And then I don't know, it was a blessing working with him, because I've heard many stories about how amazing he is, and to actually see him manage and man the keyboard. Oh my god, his hands it's just
you can't even see.
All right, go. Yeah, and it's just dude, how do you not break your keyboard? I don't know. He's a great guy. He's funny too. Funny man.
So clearly, starting off, y'all are an all-female metal band. So where does that end, and where do y'all want to start? Being recognized as just another band out there, not the whole oh, it's a bunch of girls who play in a metal band. Where do y'all see that going?
I think that before people, I'm sorry, I'm so lazy. I think that before people see us live, they're just oh, it's just girls, and band. Oh, they work with Joey, so he probably just made them sound good. But we've been getting a really good reaction. When people come see us live, they'll be wow, we weren't expecting that. So I think the more that we play and the more that people actually see us, they'll start looking at us as musicians and not just a bunch of girls on stage. Wow, girls are doing things. I think the more that the more that we play live and the more that people see us live, then I think that's when it'll start transitioning from us being a girl band to just us being a good band. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So, a woman of many words. Okay, so y'all don't really have a record out now. Y'all have a couple singles up on YouTube and everything. So when's the new record coming out? What's it called? And when can we be expecting it?
self-titled, and we're looking at a summer release right now. So
Anything you can talk about it? Any concept or themes or anything of the sort, or is that kind of like under wraps right now?
It's kind of
Relatable songs that, you know,
Yeah.
from the
Every song
heart.
isn't like all about boys. The same thing. It's everything's pretty different.
they all come from real life experiences. And
Yeah.
just we had a lot of pent up anger to get out on this album.
Yeah.
Next album will be a little bit more happy.
No, metal's not happy though. Metal's not happy.
It can be. Metal.
Or a day to remember is pretty happy at times. I mean, sometimes. Okay. So a little fun question here. I know y'all had to get ready, do your makeup and stuff before this and everything. So who is the most girliest in the band, and who is the least? Like who has to?
I think I'm more girly than Sarah. Sarah's better at looking cute and stuff, but I'm definitely like more of like
I'm gonna take all my
oh
shoes.
God, yeah, like I brought like so many pairs of shoes, and like Sarah definitely. Maybe me and Sarah would tie. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I say yeah, either me or Sarah, but I think Sarah is a lot. I don't know. I'm not like very high maintenance, but I'm definitely like
Girly.
yeah, I'm pretty girly. Like out of everyone, like I'm probably the only one that's like obsessed with like Katy Perry and like Beyonce, Queen Beyonce. So I would say in that aspect I'm probably the girliest. But I definitely don't spend the most time on my.
It's funny because our tour manager was giving us a lecture today because our van and trailer are so full of clothes and stuff. And he's like, "This is out of control. You guys need to get this shit under control."
You want to look good, you never know who's looking. You never know. Take a picture and have slob on
True. Well, so are any of y'all like any mechanically inclined to work on a van if it broke down?
We're gonna save a lot of money. Like,
Y'all had any of those yet? Any van troubles? Or?
Literally every single day something has gone
Every
wrong.
single day.
our first
Every day.
2 days
The
were.
first day, the hitch flew off of the back of the van, and our
in the
trailer was flapping in the breeze. We got that fixed. The next day, we get rear-ended.
No, same
pulling
day.
Well,
That was
okay.
like
Same day.
one day.
We were pulling into a venue and get rear-ended. The day after that, I don't know.
And then-
my head broke on my amp.
And then
And
our
then-
one of our
yeah.
axles broke.
Yesterday,
something, yeah.
the axle and the brake just
And the
crumbled.
lights,
and
yeah.
fell
Did
off
anything
the-
happen today? Did anything happen today?
Well, not
I think
yet,
I'm-
but like
I think I'm
knock
that lucky.
on wood.
I spent the day with my family today, and they didn't have any van troubles. But my grandma broke her arm today.
Oh my god.
So I think maybe it's me. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Oh my
Hopefully,
God.
like this is like recording. It doesn't like all get scrambled because I'm in the frame. Hopefully, it all works.
There's like
You never know with technology.
They try to play it and it's like the ring.
oh god.
But yeah, nothing but van troubles for sure. Lots of them.
Yeah. What?
None of us really know what to. I mean, it took like 4 of us to figure out how to change the windshield.
Even Andrew was like, not.
Yeah, it's a really complicated
It took
windshield
us
wipers.
30 minutes to figure out how to back up the trailer.
Yeah, you know, like
People
this
were like
Austin
looking at
Powers
us
where
like,
he's, in the hallway, and he's in the hallway like trying to go like back and forth in Austin Powers, and he's like gets stuck. That's what we were doing in the parking lot, trying to like get the van and the trailer out, just back and forth. It took about 15 minutes.
I don't know.
No, just
This is actually the first time we've had this microphone, so it's kind of trying figuring it out too as I go. Yeah. So, you guys got any news or anything coming up you want to talk about before we wrap it up, or anything?
Louisiana tour coming up in April. So we're looking forward to that. It's gonna be a 4-month tour.
Yeah.
And
South by Southwest, which is in my hometown.
Southwest.
And I'm excited.
So, what's it like being from different parts, like touring and like you know, you're going to Texas, you see family. You're here, you see family, and like.
I have friends here tonight. Like this is like an hour from where I grew up, so I have like a lot of people here. So it's nice. Like when we got to like North Carolina, like almost South Carolina, I was like, you're in my area, people. Like, this is where I grew up, Dirty South. Here we are.
It's probably the most different for Tamara, though. Yeah. I live in Sacramento.
You what?
I live in Sacramento.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where y'all currently located? Detroit, Michigan, or?
In Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Boston.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, sweet. So, you got the Alcena tour. You got an album coming out this summer. You got South by Southwest. Anything else?
Basically, for now, yeah. I'm hoping to do maybe a music video, before the album. Before the album drops, we'll probably kick off another tour when our album drops.
Okay. To be fair though, that lyric video y'all have is kind of like half lyric video, half music video. So, so it's kind of halfway in the middle.
Screenshots from that video.
Oh my gosh. We'll have to show you guys that.
Okay, awesome. Maybe I'll upload them to our website.
There's one really good one of me, like my head right here like goes in, and then my forehead is like I look like a kidney bean or
It's like a
something.
warping effect on the edges, so it spreads outwards. And the first cut he sent us, it was on there like way too high, whatever setting, and so we asked him to turn it down. But we looked like cone heads. It was hilarious. So we took a bunch of screenshots.
Yeah, anytime you pause it, like no one looked normal. You're just like, it's like the scream painting where the guy's like, you know what I mean? Who was that, Van Gogh? I don't know.
Yeah. It was pretty terrifying. There was a part where Susie was screaming and like her mouth was like down to yeah, it's like it was like a horror film.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Well, on that note, this is Sherman from Southeast Pit Report. We're hanging out here at Conquer Divide.